When you're shooting events or when you're shooting your films, you're going to have a lot of gear that you got to carry. You got to carry it in something. I'm going to show you what I use. Stay right there. You're going to want to see this. All right, so I find that when I'm shooting weddings, I just happen to need a lot of stuff. Basically, what I'm bringing is these 3 bags. And these 3 bags have an array of different things in them. This longer bag back here, this one. This has a tripod in it. It also has 2 light stands and a monopod, and basically 2 fluid heads. So that's what's in this bag. So I was lucky because I don't know if you can see here, the Davis and Sanford tripod that I have came with this bag, and this bag actually is quite large. It doesn't just fit the tripod, you can obviously fit some other things into it. So that was good. Now, as you can see, I can't really close it, but I can still fit most of the things in it. And I'm just gonna move these out the way so you can see. So with the tripod, basically what I would do is I would stick as much things as I possibly could stick in here. So I would stick the tripod, the 2 light stands, the heads, and then on the top I would lay across my second tripod, and then I would just carry it like this. That works. It's pretty heavy, and if you have to walk a distance, you're giving your forearms a workout. And basically, you're already going to be shooting a wedding where you're constantly moving tripods and monopods and cameras. So that's a lot of stress on your arms. And on a few occasions, I had my forearm actually cramp while I was shooting the reception. Very painful. I've never had a forearm cramp until I started shooting weddings and carrying around all this crap. So that's not really the best thing. This bag right here, which is a Pear Stone bag, and Pear Stone makes bigger bags than this too. This is one of the smaller ones. And you're probably wondering, like, well, why'd you buy the small one? Well, at the time, all I was doing was shooting with DSLRs. And as we know, DSLRs are pretty small. Then I upgraded to the JVC camera, which is a lot bigger. So now this became kind of cramped. But despite that, I'm gonna open this up. You can see there's still quite a bit in here. All right, so I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit for you guys. So you can see there's a lot of things jam-packed in this bag. You know, you got 2 cameras, you got the handle for the camera, you got a light, you got cables, you know, there's a variety of stuff in this bag. All right, so here's just kind of a shot of everything that's in those 3 bags combined. So you can see that there's 2 tripods, there's 2 light stands, there's a monopod, there's a fluid head, there's 2 cameras, there's like 4 or 5 lenses, there's adapters, there's cables, there's audio recorders, 2 audio recorders. So there's a variety of things in these bags. So what's the problem here? Everything fits into these bags. Well, the problem is I have to carry these bags. There's no wheels. So my arms are tired for one, my body's tired, and not only that, I may be sweating by this point, and the event just started. I may still have about 8 hours left, and I'm funky already. Okay, so now here is my solution to the problem. I bought this impact bag. But here's the impact bag. It's nice looking. First observations, just to kind of show you. As you can see, it has 1 long compartment, and then it has smaller cubbies. And then it also has this netting across the top, which, you know, is nice. You can put some things in there, and I definitely do. And I'm gonna show you in a moment how I pack this bag. But I'm just kind of showing you the bag empty. Now, the one problem with this bag, it's very hard to fit the tripods into this bag because that long compartment is so tight. So I actually went to return this bag because I thought it wasn't gonna work for me, but then I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. These things are Velcro. They can move, so they don't have to stay in that position. So let me show you what I did to make this work. So basically, I took these out. See here, I just kind of took all these out. And I moved this one over. So basically I kind of put it like at the halfway mark instead of being at the, was about a third mark, I guess you could say. So then instead of putting these vertical, what I did is kind of put them diagonal. So if you put them diagonal, then you can kind of still have your compartments, but then you also have more space here. As you can see, it's a little dirty in there because I actually use this thing all the time. So once you do that, now you have different subcompartments that you can still use. You can still use different subcompartments to kind of keep your stuff organized. And then you can fit more stuff in the side. So let me just show you what I mean. You can get this in there now. I'm able to typically kind of put this in like that. Still got space for another stand or my tripod. I find it hard to get my second tripod in there, so a lot of times I'll just carry that in my hand. Then, Daddy. Yes, baby. Okay, let Daddy finish. Let me just put all this stuff in the bag so I can show the viewers how this bag works, okay? Okay. Okay, so then I can put my camera in there. You know, I can throw my lenses like in here if I want. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. So as you can see, I put all the lenses in there, I throw lights in there. Both cameras are in this bag. Also, you know, I'll put audio equipment in there as well. You know, I'll put some of the cables in there that I don't normally use as much. Different adapters and C47s and filters and tools. I pretty much throw everything in this bag. There are a few things that I don't throw in the bag that I kind of keep with me. And then this, like the stabilizer, I still have this Adidas bag. So honestly, in the Adidas bag, my snacks go in there. I usually have a bottle of water in there. I'll usually take like a spare lens, you know, I just take a lens or whatever. I usually have a spare lens in here. And a lot of times what I'll also keep in the Adidas bag, just so it's quick to get to, is my XLR cables. And I usually keep this audio recorder with me. It comes with this cover at the top. So this keeps your stuff from like rolling around a lot. And it keeps all this stuff from smashing into your, oh boy, here comes my son. Thank you, boy, appreciate it. Keeps your stuff in the top from rubbing on your equipment. And there you go. I'll give you more crackers, hold on 1 second. And that's it. Okay, so basically, that's pretty much my setup. So I'll have this on my back, and then I'll have this bag that I'm rolling around. So now this rolls. Believe me, it has some weight to it, but it's still way easier than carrying 3 separate bags. So much easier. So this impact bag is a very, very nice bag to have. I'm very happy with it. Xavier, be careful, be careful. And here comes my son. Come on, Come on, bring it over. Here's my son Xavier.
Yeah.
He put on my gloves. He's pushing a little toy lawnmower, making a bunch of noise as I do this video. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Stay right there, baby. Don't move. Let me show him so there you go. He's pushing that lawnmower around. That thing is very loud. Right when Daddy's trying to make a video. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Works well. Holds a lot of stuff. As you can see, it's really, really big. It's hard to see with this lens. It's kind of too close to give you a good idea. But the thing, it's big. You know what I'm saying? It's like almost 3/4 of my height. So it's pretty tall. You can stick everything in this thing, man. I really like it. And the wheels too. The wheels, one of the reasons I went with this is because the wheels are pretty big. The only complaint I would have about this, the only thing I can think of is the netting at the top. I wish it was like divided somehow. Like if that netting was divided into like 3 or 4 pockets, that would really make this bag truly exceptional. Also, and it's not really a fault of the bag. It's just, it is what it is. When you're trying to drag this across grass or dirt or gravel, when you're shooting an outdoor wedding or any type of outdoor event, come on, Xavier, or any outdoor event, what's gonna happen is your wheels are gonna sink down into the ground and the bottom of the bag is gonna start to drag and it's gonna be harder to pull. That's the only problem. These wheels are bigger than a lot of the other bags that are out there that I saw that are around this price point. So those bags would probably be even worse in grass and dirt. Thank you, baby. He just handed me this broken rubber band. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Let me finish this, okay? Please? I'm gonna get you your truck in a second. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go right now because my son wants his truck and he wants some extra crackers. But I want to thank you for watching. If you found this to be helpful, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos where I'll be talking about all the different types of equipment that I use, including the equipment that I use to carry my equipment. I'm Michael Turner. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon.